In the world of history, few phrases are as iconic and impactful as Veni Vidi Vici. This powerful statement is a pithy declaration that has echoed through millennia, testament to the power of brevity and eloquence. It's more than just a statement. It's a narrative compacted into three simple words, a narrative of victory, domination, and perhaps a little arrogance too. Referenced in popular culture and often used as an allusion to military victory, this famous saying still holds the same meaning it did thousands of years ago. Welcome to Legendary Phrases in History, where we uncover the fascinating origins and meanings of historical phrases. Today, we're diving into the legendary words of Julius Caesar, Veni Vidi Vici. But what does it mean? Why did Caesar say these words? And how do we know about them today? Keep watching to find out. The Latin phrase Veni Vidi Vici translates to I came, I saw, I conquered. It is a famous expression attributed to Julius Caesar, born on July 12, 100 BC. Julius Caesar was a Roman general and politician who played a major role in the end of the Roman Republic and the dawn of the Roman Empire. He is considered a figure of unmitigated courage, genius, and strength equaled by few in history. During his reign, Caesar proved to be a powerful, successful, and exemplary leader. To understand the significance of this phrase, we need to go back to around 50 BCE, a time of great political and military upheaval in Rome. Julius Caesar was born into the patrician Julian clan, a family that claimed descent from the goddess Venus. Despite this noble lineage, Caesar's family was not particularly wealthy or influential during his early years. Caesar's father, also named Gaius Julius Caesar, died suddenly when Caesar was just 16, leaving him as the head of the family. Caesar's early career was marked by a series of strategic marriages and political alliances. He married Cornelia, the daughter of a powerful politician, which helped him gain entry into the political circles of Rome. However, his refusal to divorce her at the behest of the dictator Sulla nearly cost him his life and forced him into hiding. Despite these early challenges, Caesar's ambition and charisma allowed him to climb the ranks of Roman politics. He became a successful military leader, known for his bravery and strategic brilliance. His military campaigns in Gaul, modern-day France, are legendary, showcasing his ability to lead and inspire his troops. From 60 to 53 BCE, Julius Caesar, along with Crassus and Pompey, ruled Rome as part of the First Triumvirate. This political alliance aimed to circumvent Rome's governmental system of checks and balances, which were in place to prevent any one man from gaining too much power. Though each was primarily acting in his own interests, the three were able to achieve many of their personal goals through mutual aid, trading favors between them until they effectively ruled Rome. However, the First Triumvirate could not last. Caesar had married off his daughter Julia to Pompey, but her death in 53 BCE meant there was little to stop the two ambitious leaders from feuding. When Crassus died in 53 BCE, the alliance dissolved, and Pompey and Caesar began outwardly fighting in the Senate, grappling for power on their own terms. Pompey, along with all but two members of the Senate, demanded that Caesar disband his army and end his term as governor. Caesar refused and led his army toward Rome, provoking a civil war. Fearing capture, Pompey and his consul fled Rome. Caesar pursued him, defeating his forces in Spain and Greece. Caesar was ultimately appointed dictator, but resigned after just 11 days. In 48 BCE, Caesar was once again appointed dictator, but left Rome shortly after to chase Pompey to Egypt. By the time he arrived there, Pompey was already dead. Ptolemy X, then ruler of Egypt, hoped to court Caesar's approval and armies in his war against his sister, Cleopatra VII. However, the plan backfired. Horrified, Caesar sided with Cleopatra, and the two became lovers. Together, they aimed to take back Egypt together, and in 47 BCE, Caesar and Cleopatra defeated Ptolemy's forces. Having finished his work in Egypt, Caesar set out to return to Rome, stopping to conquer Zella on the way. Seizing on the chaos after Caesar's victories against Pompey, Pharnaces, who ruled the Cimmerian Bosporus, had aimed to reclaim his father's former lands in Asia Minor, now known as Turkey. He recaptured some parts of Bithynia and Pontus, which attracted Caesar's attention. Though his army had been depleted, Caesar led his troops toward Pontus to recover the land. Pharnaces agreed to submit to Caesar's demands, which were that he would leave Pontus and return his loot. However, contrary to Pharnaces' expectations, Caesar did not immediately leave Pontus. He felt that Pharnaces was moving too slowly and decided to use force. Though accounts of the battle vary, Caesar's smaller army overcame Pharnaces. According to Greek historian Appian, Caesar wrote Veni Vidi Vici in his report of the battle, referring to his quick defeat of Pharnaces. Plutarch's account agrees that Caesar wrote the words in a letter to the Senate. Suetonius doesn't mention a letter to the Senate, but does claim that Caesar's procession included the words during the triumph of Pontus. Veni Vidi Vici was more than just a statement of victory. It was a testament to Caesar's military prowess and strategic brilliance. The phrase encapsulated his ability to swiftly and decisively conquer his enemies, reinforcing his reputation as one of history's greatest military leaders. The brevity of the phrase mirrored the speed of his conquests. Caesar's use of alliteration and rhyme made it memorable and impactful, ensuring that his achievements would be celebrated and remembered for generations. The phrase also served a political purpose. By declaring "I came, I saw, I conquered," Caesar was not only highlighting his military success, but also asserting his dominance in the political arena. It was a bold statement that challenged his rivals and solidified his position of power in Rome. Why is Veni Vidi Vici such a popular saying? The simplest explanation is that it comes from Julius Caesar, one of history's most famous figures, and has a simple, strong meaning: I'm powerful and fast. But it's not just the meaning that makes the phrase so powerful. Caesar was a gifted writer, and the phrase makes use of Latin grammar to be particularly catchy. Every word starts with the same sound, features the same cadence, and ends with the same rhyme, making it easy to remember. And because the phrase itself is brief, it mimics Caesar's victory. Because it's short and catchy, it's been adopted and parodied throughout history. Some of the most famous adaptations of Veni Vidi Vici and its English translation are: Robert Brown Hall wrote a piece of music called Veni Vidi Vici. King Jan III of Poland said after the Battle of Vienna, "We came, we saw, God conquered." Handel's Giulio Cesare, an opera that opens with Curio, Cesare venne, e vide, e vinse, or Curio, Caesar came, saw, and conquered. Victor Hugo's Veni Vidi Vici, meaning I came, I saw, I lived. These foolish things remind me of you, sung by Billie Holiday, includes the line, "You came, you saw, you conquered me." In Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman famously says, "We came, we saw, we kicked its ass." Hillary Clinton in 2011, who said of Muammar Gaddafi's death, "We came, we saw, he died." Jay-Z in Encore says, "I came, I saw, I conquered." A$AP Rocky in Praise the Lord says, "I came, I saw." Lafouine and Francisco have a song titled Veni Vidi Vici. The Hives have an album named Veni Vidi Vicious. The immediate aftermath of the Battle of Zela and the declaration Veni Vidi Vici had significant implications. Caesar's swift victory over Pharnaces not only showcased his military genius, but also sent a powerful message to his enemies and allies alike. It demonstrated that Caesar was a force to be reckoned with, capable of conquering any foe with speed and efficiency. The phrase Veni Vidi Vici became a symbol of Caesar's military strategy, characterized by rapid and decisive action. This approach would continue to define his campaigns and solidify his reputation as one of Rome's greatest generals. Beyond the battlefield, Caesar's declaration had a profound impact on Roman politics. By asserting his dominance so boldly, Caesar effectively challenged the authority of the Senate and other political rivals. It was a clear indication that he would not be easily subdued or controlled, setting the stage for his eventual rise to absolute power. Caesar's victory at Zela and his use of the phrase also contributed to his enduring legacy. The phrase itself became immortalized in Roman culture and history, a testament to his unparalleled achievements. It was frequently cited by later historians and scholars as an example of Caesar's brilliance and audacity. In the years following Zela, Caesar's influence continued to grow. He returned to Rome triumphant, celebrated as a hero by the people. However, his increasing power and ambition also made him many enemies. The Senate, wary of his growing influence, sought ways to curb his authority. Despite the political tension, Caesar's legacy as a military leader remained unchallenged. His campaigns in Gaul, his crossing of the Rubicon, and his victories in the civil war against Pompey cemented his status as one of history's greatest military commanders. The phrase Veni Vidi Vici came to symbolize not just a single victory, but a career marked by unmatched success and strategic brilliance. In conclusion, Veni Vidi Vici encapsulates the essence of Julius Caesar's extraordinary life and career. This simple yet powerful phrase reflects his unparalleled military prowess, strategic genius, and enduring legacy. Caesar's declaration continues to resonate through history, reminding us of the timeless power of determination and ambition. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the past. Until next time, remember, history is not just about what happened, but about the stories we tell.